Hi everybody, here's Krystian from Teamworkcast, and it must have been love, but it's over now.
And my name is Putty. I am that woman on the spoils mat then before us.
You are? That's actually you? Wow, Nick, I didn't know that you were that. Wow.
Yeah. I get really cold.
This is Netrunner with Teamworkcast. These are the German nationals, this is the Swiss rounds, and it is round number 4, I think? I think it's 4. It is 4, it is Alex. The first round against Alex. Alex is a new player, and wow, we're starting immediately. This is HB, Engineering the Future, which I'm playing, and Alex is playing. Look at Alex's gear.
Yeah, he has subscribed to every possible meme.
Alex is the kind of player I would say we enjoy.
Yeah, he's got character.
He has these sweet shields going on, and he has also, of course, he has a very unusual playing mat for Netrunner players.
The spoils.
Alex has confessed that this was something that he got as a present.
I wonder who bought him that present.
Yeah. Maybe some kind of ironic present, like, you know, like, you huge nerd here. You will enjoy this.
And, people have recommended to me to play the spoils. I have never tried it, but the fans that I've met really absolutely adore this game, so...
I don't even know what it is. But I do know Grumpy Cat, and I enjoy him having a Grumpy Cat.
I don't enjoy him at all.
Oh man, the Grumpy Cat is the best. Anyway, Alex does a sure gamble there, and I installed 2 eyes in front of HQ, and R&D, he runs on R&D. And it is an Eli.
Hello, Eli.
And I make kind of noises to make it sure that it is a very dramatic thing that just happened there.
Hi, I'm Eli. I'm lost. Can you help me?
Akira! We aren't meant to exist in the outside world.
We've fallen off the shark.
Look at this load! Oh no, he clicks through.
Well played, Alex.
Alex is already ahead. Alex is actually a quite new player. And Alex is also a very, very charismatic player. I had a lot of fun playing against Alex. Alex was probably the nicest person I played through the entire day. Not that the other people's were not nice. I'm not saying that. Alex is my personal favorite.
What did his pants say?
Something Japanese, I would say. Or maybe ring ding 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 ding. What does his pants say? I ice up another server there, not phased by the fact that Alex was able to steal an agenda there, and I put 2 cards in that server, into that server. Alex, by the way, he's playing Iain Stirling. Haven't seen too many of those decks on a podcast.
This is the joy of a new player. They play something that's new.
They play something that is not meta. Oh man! Oh man! And I see some really excellent cards on his hand. Woo!
Wow.
Yeah. I have to look this up because I seriously never seen
know what that card is.
I know what this card does. He gets 2 clicks for every run he makes on this turn. I meanwhile res a Melange Mining Corp, and of course he played that card and made 3 runs on archives, and that card is called, oh man, you comment for a while, I have to look this up.
He's drawing a card. He needs more Grumpy Cat in his life, because that girl, she spends a lot of time grumpy, you see? He plays a card that I've never seen before.
It is Cash, you've seen it before.
I have seen Cash, I have to play up my stupidity, man.
No,
and now
man.
It looks like that guy is holding that card. That's kind of cool, with the mat there. Mandatory draw. Krystian wondering about the spice. The spice flows. And now it is back to Alex. Alex is sitting there wondering to himself, I'm winning this game, yet he keeps calling me a new player. What? I'm winning, though.
I'm winning!
I'm winning! We didn't really talk about what Iain Stirling can do.
So his ability is every time each turn I scored more agendas than he had, he gets 2 credits.
Iain Stirling, an old spook, got tired of the bullshit he had to deal with every day, decided, I'm going to do this. I like to think that this guy is based on John Malkovich's character in Burn After Reading.
Alright, so this card was called 3 Steps Ahead. Wow, and meanwhile he played something else. Early Bird he played.
Early Bird, nice.
And then he played what? He's playing all those cards. I have to look this up. Man. He played the worst. But he plays it. He does it. He plays the worst current that there exists. Unscheduled maintenance. So now I can only install 1 ice every turn.
Why is this the worst? Are you talking the worst as in gameplay-wise, or the worst for the corporation?
No, the worst gameplay-wise, because like it's hardly limiting me. Like, how many turns will I have to install more than 1 ice?
That's true.
But she just wings it, man. He just tries it out, and I really respect Alex for this. That's pretty
and
sweet.
you can see the power of the meta because we have no idea what cards are being played because we're so used to the meta.
Dyson Memchip, yeah, why not just play Dyson Memchip? Why not? Alex, oh, I love you so much, Alex. I love the way you completely derailed this podcast.
So it's the Dyson Memchip, right?
I think so.
It looks like it. No, wait.
And he plays...
the colors are the same.
It could be. It could be also...
So, I think it's the Dyson Memchip, but it's a +1 memory unit, +1 link.
It's absolutely Mumpson Day chip.
And
then Alex plays a bank job there. Not helping him too much because that server is protected with an ice there. I restructure.
He has no breakers out at all.
No, but he has lots of other cards.
Yeah.
And that early bird was also kind of weird. Like he got 1 more click, but okay. Not really utilizing all his cards, even though they're so strange. Lots of money going on there. Alex is a new player, so you know, a mark of a new player is that he puts his credits on his card. That's always a good sign that a player is not very experienced. Burn. And we see a toll booth going on there, which I rest. He tried to run on the Melange Mining Corp, but I rest the toll booth, and he lost 3 credits. Alright. In Starlink, he does a special order and installs a breach. So now he can break barriers on central servers. Will he play the breach? Do you think so? He does play the breach.
Have we ever seen this breaker?
Rarely. It's not. It's because there's Corona. It's like it's competing against very tough breakers, so not many people play this. But yeah, I think we saw it. I'm pretty sure that. I played another restructure. I'm pretty sure that Marcel played it in the top 16.
Ah, okay. It's another one of those cannot be used in remote server breakers.
Yeah.
Which I can appreciate that.
He runs on HQ. He expects the Janus. I could res a Janus, actually. I have so much money, but it is just a Bastion.
Hello, Bastion.
You can break it.
But it's only got $5.
He breaks it for 4. And he sees a Caduceus in my hand. Alright, we have a fall guy there. So he can trash the Fall Guy to get 2 credits, or he can trash the Fall Guy to prevent another resource from being trashed. Very good card. You know, if you need 2 credits to score an APD, he's always there, the Fall Guy. And it's also a good protection to protect your valuable assets from like mean corporations. Meanwhile, I open up another server. This I'm playing in a very wide and shallow fashion. There's lots of server, each one of them protected by 1 server, because I see that Alex is not playing too many breakers. We see Alex is showing us some legs for the ladies.
That's nice, yeah. I mean, it's only fair.
Oh, he runs on the R&D and sees another toll booth there. Ooh.
So many toll booths. He's paying... I'm a little out of season on this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. He's paying the iron price.
Well, he doesn't actually have to pay a price now, because he has less than 3 credits, so he doesn't have to pay the 3 credits that the toll booth usually costs. Then he runs on that other server. He sees the caduceus.
We found a loophole in the iron price.
This revolutionizes House Greyjoy. And Alex is look at Alex. He's a fearless runner. He is fearless. He just runs on stuff.
Like Heath Ledger in A Knight's Tale, he is fearless.
Yeah.
He never takes his face away from danger.
A bit of a sun going on there. I think I will try to compensate with my camera skills. So the image might get a little bit funky in a second there. He's thinking about what I'm protecting with this caduceus.
I just love these grumpy cat.
I just would never stop looking at my sleeves if I played this.
Considering the melange, but Jackson Howard appears.
Indeed. I don't need more money, but I do need more cards, because I want to start doing damage to Alex's plan. He already has 2 points ahead, so I can score easily 1 2-point agenda out without him benefiting from his ability. I learned from the last time I played against Iain Stirling, where you don't really want to get ahead too early.
Yeah.
You really want to get out your agendas like in a rapid succession, so the amount of rounds that he gets the advantage is minimized. Trashing Melange Mining Corp, installing something else in there. Oof. Access to global sec. Alright. So that's funny, because now Alex is like it's 3 link, so he can actually run through a caduceus.
Don't care.
He said actually, like, I have to pay money to stop him when he runs through caduceus, which is pretty weird.
I like that. Access to global sec for folks who have not played that card in a few years. It's just +1 link.
Yeah. Very easy card. Nobody plays it nowadays. Very basic core set card, but
Link?
nobody's interested in making Link stronger. But I think it's actually
it's like the forgotten mechanic. They're like, what? Well, I forgot that was in there.
Yeah, like imagine you're having like 4 Link. You can get into run into an Ash and still be able to access everything. Like Ash has become irrelevant. Or you can run through caduceus. You can run through Vipers. You can run through.
And nobody would expect it any either. It's like I've never had to encounter this before.
Like Sea Source becomes more problematic for the corporation to run. Units of Counter-Strike becomes more problematic. There's just so many things.
Crypsis.
All right, we have a Crypsis. Man, see, I told you, Alex is the kind of runner you would enjoy, right?
Yeah, I've been trying to figure out a way to make Crypsis cool again.
Alex got the message, certainly.
From the past, from Nick in the future to Alex in the past. We are connected.
Yes, soulmates, you would say. Soulmates.
I want those shorts.
Yeah, there's again there's some extra lightning going on from the windows. I'm trying to compensate here, so things may look a little bit surreal. Just roll with it. Just roll with it.
The sun in Germany is crazy.
Crazy. Well, you know, the entire day it was raining, but suddenly like the sun came out, and when it comes out, you know. And I score. Accelerated beta test, pulling even with Alex.
Very nice.
And yes,
the current is gone. Oh no.
Oh man, it stopped so hard. So I'm using the ability.
It was poning all the noobs.
Because I do have Jackson Howard, so even if I pull agendas, and apparently I pulled some agendas, I can save them. I'm getting out the... There it is, Nick. There is the Lotus Field.
Ah, yes. Ah, yes. Krystian is going to have a hard time in the future, I think. Which makes me sort of sad because Blue Sun... Krystian against any Blue Sun deck is going to just cry.
So, what would you pay? 13 credits to break
Hadrian's Wall?
Yeah. Yeah.
So Krystian has become a lot weaker. But still, I'm trying to figure it out.
It could be worse. You could not be able to break it at all. Like, you know, like I did recently with Lotus Field.
I think what I need to do is take Nasir. Nasir and Krystian. There we go.
Keep talking. Keep Nasir and Krystian. I don't think that's a good combo.
No, it's not a good combo.
Go ahead, Nick. Go ahead.
People can cringe. Thing. You can cringe out there from it. Hedge fund being played. Krystian getting more money. And the image quality getting more and more psychedelic. I feel like I'm high.
We are entering bad country with Alex here. Anything is possible right now.
Just need a drop. You took too much, man.
Enter the void.
Took too much.
Running on that external server, it's a Heimdall. Oh man, Alex is having a bad time there.
Boom!
He has to decide. He could get through, but he would have to eat a brain damage, or if he wants to click the brain damage away, but then he cannot get through. He clicks the brain damage away. Brain damage, Nick.
Click brain damage.
Brain damage.
Click it.
Michael Blaine damage.
Click. Boom.
And then it's ended the run for him. And the last crick is running on archives, and it is an Ichi there.
Oh man.
Everything is horrible for him.
With just a Krystian, life is not looking too happy for him.
Yeah, that's not going too well. He spends those credits with the Krystian. He spends actually all of the credits with his Krystian. So I'm using Jackson Howard, and I am Jackson Howarding stuff. You know, I wonder. And let me just spitball a little bit. Jackson Howard and Hodor. Jackson Hodor?
Yes, Jackson Hodor. You know, why aren't there Hodor sleeves?
There are.
Are there Hodor sleeves? Oh
yeah,
god.
Of course there. I saw recently one running with Scott. Showed a game where there was Keep Calm and Hodor.
Keep Calm and Hodor. I just want to see a picture of Hodor.
just Hodor?
Yeah.
Hodor is a pretty sweet guy. I mean, he's a DJ. The actor is a DJ. And also God is a DJ, Nick.
What, really?
No.
Oh.
Installing a card in that server behind the Kadoosh Baggers.
Kadoosh Baggers.
Interestingly, I don't know if I realized that Alex can just walk through the Kadooshes.
Because how often do you really encounter a link-based deck?
Never.
But you would think in a lot of the meta stuff that's going around now that like the traces and things like that would you'd want to run a Link deck.
Well, it's like it breaks some ice, but not all ice, and it costs a lot of cards.
That's true. Nasir. No, I'm just kidding. What? Somehow I'm going to find a way to play a Nasir deck.
Nasir decks are fun and they're quite challenging, but they're not very competitive yet.
No,
that's
it.
There was recently a great Meta Arena podcast where they were discussing Nasir decks, and it's tough, man. It's tough.
Yeah.
I'm playing Restructure there, and I realized that I put the cards in my archives the wrong way around. So there's not a Jackson. I'm drawing up cards with Jackson. Icing up the server more. No, we're running out of space, Nick.
Your Glacier has achieved maximum possibility.
Maximal glacierness. Mandatory draw. Jackson Howard, draw. What is the ability of Jackson Howard, Nick?
For one click, you can draw 2 cards, or for one click, you can take 3 cards out of your archive and put them back into your R&D.
Actually, you don't have to spend a click for the second thing.
Oh, that's true. I'm sorry.
But
no click.
You almost did it. Nick, you almost did it.
I almost said a non-cringeworthy thing. Oh, God.
I am proud of you.
Krystian, what's wrong with me? Everything I'm supposed to say is supposed to be cringeworthy.
Yeah, it's like you've been touched by the king of the Midas, the king of cringe.
Yeah, that is my Twitter handle, King of Cringe.
And now you have been cursed with the curse of cringe.
I'm like King Midas, but cringe.
But apparently it improves your skills in bed, so... I heard, at least.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't, but I know somebody who does.
Ooh.
Your wife.
Whoa! She's at work making animals cringe right now.
Can animals cringe?
I don't know, my cats cringe all the time. They walk around the corner and see something they don't like, and they're like, cringe! And then they walk away.
Alright, we see... Express delivery! Again, not a card you see every day, but I'm so happy that Alex is using it.
Oh, Tenma. If you didn't have people like Alex come into a game environment, your meta would never change.
But the meta never changes, Nick.
The meta has changed. The shadows in the upper right there are fantastic.
We're getting this is like the ending of 2001: Space Odyssey. We're like getting closer and closer to the monolith, and things are getting weird.
You know, speaking of monolith, do you think Alex will play it?
He would. Oh, there we go! It pays off, man. This is like a deck here. So we have Underworld Contacts. So he gets a credit every turn now, because he is over 3 link.
This is like one of the very first decks I ever tried to make. Although a lot of these cards I don't think exist.
I do like, and I think this kind of playstyle has a future. Like getting a high link and then like benefiting from Underworld Contacts. I think that's. I'm gonna actually try something like this in the future, because now there's cards like the Supplier, which allows you to play resources even cheaper. I meanwhile install a CardNet server up there and advance it twice. It's probably going to be a 5-3 agenda.
Now the question is, can Alex get through?
The question is, will Alex do something about this?
With only $8 to his name. 8 credits. 8 credits.
Credits
gold to his name. Can he get through?
Doubloons. Zloty.
He has 8 gold pieces.
Everybody has a sex butt now. I'm telling to Alex, and Alex laughs about it because he appreciates humor. And I scored a prior to acquisition. I can rest something for free while I'm getting a 10.
How much of a tan did you get?
It's okay. There is a lotus field, another lotus field going up there. So now he gets 3 credits every turn. Ooh, I need to be quick about that third agenda.
Iain saying, ah yes, infinite patience is paid.
It's my turn to shine the spotlight. Pretty young thing right here to rock the mic. Virus counter on Crips is there. Another running just got real move.
I hope that running gets real. I want to see the last run of Alex. You just have to start Flight of the Bumblebees, and it's like, alright, here it goes. Or yakety sax. Easy mode for lulls, I hear. They tell me. Whatever a lull is.
Oh, he just gets credits. He decides it's not my turn to do something now. I will wait. I will wait. Then I will strike.
There's a very fine line between infinite patience and new playerness.
Oh, look at me. Look at this.
That could be the game ending.
This could be the game ending thing. Install advance. Alex gets more credits in his pile O credits. So now I'm teaching Alex on how to properly store your credits, which is to remove them from your cards because they don't belong there.
To drop them all.
And to drop them all near the floor, and then to actually use 5 credit tokens because then it's actually countable. No, he puts them back on the card. No, bad, Alex, bad, bad. That's why you're gonna lose, Alex. That's why you're gonna lose.
Just flip him off. Flip him off.
And another virus counter on Crips is there. Running on there.
Ah.
Eli.
He's only got there's 3 ice, but 2 Crypsis counters.
But he can click through Eli now, for example.
He should be out of clicks.
He does have 2 more.
Oh, he does have 2 more. Okay.
He just used.
Oh, those $2 were from Ian's thing.
Yeah. And from professional underworld contacts, of course. Oh, he breaks the Eli with the thing, with the Crypsis. Breaks the second thing with the Crypsis, which is the Lotus Field. Alright, so I'm pointing at things. I'm confused by the number of clicks he has.
Going on here.
But he accepts the brain damage and he clicks through Heimdall there. And so now he has a little brain there.
Yeah, and so now Ash is going to show up.
And now Ash is there.
Yeah, but he has more money than you.
He has quite a lot of link there, though. I do have a lot of money. He also has enough money, and so it's wow. I'm investing 11 into the trace.
I have a feeling this is going to be the NAPD contract. So if you... Oh my god. I hope it's an NAPD contract.
Trace 15, everybody. Trace 15 it is. And then he trashes the Ash. Of course, this is causing a little bit of a problem for me right now. Because I cannot actually win this agenda.
Oh no, it's not an APD contract.
I may have paid too much for this trade, I'm not exactly sure.
So he just put another ash down.
Installing another card in there indeed. And advancing it once. And getting another credit.
He has to pay a lot to get through, and he doesn't have any Crypsis counters, but he can still click twice. He's going to get $2 at the beginning of this.
He could sacrifice Crypsis.
Yeah. This is tense. This is tense.
Man, he's getting 3 credits, first of all.
Oh, 3 credits.
So, you know, he's a money-making machine right now.
Yeah. He's got 11. He could just run without break Lotus Field.
No, he has to break Lotus Field because it is end run. So he has to break that. That's actually the only thing he has to break. He can't
no. I'm saying he can run and just use 2 clicks to break through Eli and.
Yeah, he could get like a counter on Crypsis right now and then run.
Yeah.
Which he would click through Eli and break, or he could break the Eli and Lotus Field with Crypsis and sacrifice Crypsis in the process. And then he could click through Heimdall again.
But this isn't a game-winning agenda for him, so this would be a bad move, I think, on his part.
Yeah,
but
then that
he sort of has
him
to stop you at this point.
Yeah, but otherwise he loses the game, so he has to do something now.
Limitation breeds creativity. Let's see if this limitation makes Alex into an artist.
Love this. Love this. God, it's my favorite run here right now. Grumpy Cat looking a little bit disappointed at Alex right now. Oh, something is happening. Alex thinking a lot. He put through 2 counters on Crypsis. And he's running on HQ.
Really?
Yes. Not. He gave himself a chance, though. He gave himself a chance. And I did have an agenda on his hand, on my hand, but I scored a predatory acquisition. This is over, Nick. This game is over.
I hope we see more of Alex in the future.
We do, because there's still a second game against Alex.
Ah.
And I hope you will tune in the next time where we see what surprises the Corporation deck of Alex brings to us. I hope you will tune in next time, because there's going to be hacking of planets going on.
Hack the planet! Hack the planet!
Very nice! This, in fact, I claim, is ideology.